And we are live. Welcome to the weekly stream. Joined again by Crypto Boomer, and today we're going to talk about quite a few things. So we've got down NFTs. We're going to talk about. We're going to talk about Enjin, Chiliz, Theta. Also going to talk about what's happening in the market with the usual suspects, Bitcoin, Ethereum, etc. And also we're going to talk about the 10k to £1 million challenge and see where we're up to. So, how's it going?
Yeah, all good. Yeah, another week of lockdown, loving life. Spending all my
Definitely.
time on between work and coin market cap.
So, here's CoinGecko, um, and this is what's been happening this week. So, in the 7 days since we streamed last, bit of a mixed bag, really. Bitcoin's up, Cardano is up, Ethereum's not really done anything, BNB's down, Polkadot's down, XRP's up slightly, Theta's up 25%. Look at Terra, 65%. Crypto.com coin. But Bitcoin, I think um, it touched 60k, did it?
Yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah, the 60,186. So obviously, it's got resistance at the 60k mark.
So these all-time highs are like every other day at the minute. Then
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
how it feels.
So again, this is what I mentioned. I always say there's the resistance level, which is it could be a random number, but what you'll find is with something like Bitcoin, people has probably been taking profits at 60k that got in at 10k or before. But it did break through the closing rate of 54k, and I said it would go up, and it did. So, but everyone's an expert in the bull market. Just remember that.
I think you said before, like as humans, it'll have resistance at 60, 70, 80, 90.
Yeah, yeah. I think
Because in your head, you're like, right, well, I'll let it get to 60, and then I'll shorten or whatever
yeah,
whatever they're doing. As humans, that's the way we think, isn't it?
100k will be very, very interesting to see what it
Mm,
does because I
mm.
think a lot of people, because a lot of
Expect
people
that
say,
to be the
yeah,
top.
a lot of people are saying about this bull run and they're saying what will it get to, and everyone has got the 100k mark in the head because of the specific chart, which is a stock to flow ratio model. It shows that Bitcoin will reach around about 100k and then plateau for a bit and then go up to 1 mil in 2024. So I think a lot of people will visually use that, and it'll be interesting to see what resistance there is.
Is
It
that
could just go through it, or
is that people that like have studied the charts and for the last 12 years, and because Bitcoin follows a pattern, doesn't it?
yeah, they've come up with a model based on what's happened previously. But I mean, it is hard to do. It is hard to do, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Um, So today we're going to talk about NFTs. What are NFTs? So NFT means non-fungible token, and it refers to digital assets with unique characteristics. So crypto artwork, collectibles, game items, financial products, and more. So what you'll find is hasn't been up long because this has just been added to coin market cap. So what you'll find is there's within crypto there's kind of other um, groups within crypto of certain types of cryptocurrency. So you got your DeFi, and now we've got NFTs. So these are all the ones that CoinGecko classes as related to NFTs, and they could be different things. So again, going back to that, crypto artwork, collectibles, game items, financial products. So number one, it's showing that Enjin coin is the biggest here, and it's showing the dominance is 30.5%. The market cap there, nearly 8 trillion of the NFT market cap. And some of these I've heard of, and then you go all the way down here. You've got Unisocks, I've actually heard of that.
Uni socks.
Yeah. Um, then you go all the way down, and you get to random ones. Here you go, cocaine cowboy shards,
Oh yeah.
virgin wrapped virgin Gen Zero crypto kitties.
If anybody can think of a good name for a token for any NFT, you should send it in.
And you can see, look at these. No one knows what the market cap is. Some of these
Yeah,
are
yeah. I love that.
antique zombie shards.
Punk zombie.
Yeah.
So how
So
many are there? About 100.
I think this says the top 100, but it goes up to 98. So I don't know if that's it. What it classes as ones. I'm sure there's more out there, but I mean, it's happened so fast. This
Yeah.
kind of market that they're popping up everywhere, aren't they?
Yeah. I mean, well, literally in the last few weeks is when it went
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah, yeah. So Elon Musk, as usual, has been tweeting about it, and he put this on. I don't think you'll be able to hear this because I've not. Can you hear that?
I can't hear that now.
No, no one else will probably be able to hear it anyway. But yeah, Elon Musk is always in the know, and there is some mad things that are being sold as NFTs. So if we have a look, so
Just on
this,
sorry, just on that Elon Musk, didn't he
yeah,
didn't it get a bid of something like over a million or something, was it? And then he said he didn't feel right selling it, so he pulled it out.
yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
So if you go on this website here, so OpenSea, this is I don't know if it's the 100% main website, but this is a website where you can buy NFTs. Now, how do you buy NFTs? So I think you create an account on here, and everything is listed in ETH price. So what happens is you create a wallet on here, and then you buy it in ETH, and then it goes into the wallet. So you can have it on your phone. Now I have a Trust wallet and I have a Coinbase wallet, and they have, with the latest updates, updated it so you can actually show it on your phone. Now if you're into your crypto art, you can go on here. So
Wow.
there's some weird things. So we got this here.
$28,000 for that clown holding bog roll. Well, it's a clown robot.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
There you go. So this ends in six minutes. We could come back to this and see what it goes for.
Shall we put a bid in?
Yeah. So you see, they've had offers here. So the highest offer is $11,000, 6.12 ETH.
Wow.
Oh, it's wrapped ETH. Sorry. So you must have to
So
wrap it to get it in.
is all NFT built on ETH?
Yeah.
It is.
As far as I know, yeah. If anyone knows any different, then put a comment in the chat. Let's just have a look here. Rankings. Average price. Burnt Banksy, 231 ETH. What's he sold? Oh, that's what he's made for everything, I think. Oh no, you can buy it with other stuff. So 45 die.
So
like
have artists been doing this for a while then, and it's just come to like mainstream, or?
I think it has been underground, but it's just suddenly appeared and got massive. I mean,
A lot of it looks like Minecraft art, like that. I mean,
yeah,
that's a cat, isn't it? I think a moon cat. There you go.
yeah. So there's a lot of things you can buy. Domain names, art. What's the?
Wow.
Now, I don't know if
Anal.
people. Yeah.
I just noticed it.
No, I don't know if
Wow.
people are buying this, to flip it to sell it. So they're buying it and then selling it straight away, and trying to get lucky. Or some may buy it and then hold on to it. I don't know enough about it to know about buying and selling it, but it could be like the early days of eBay where you buy something and then you sell it straight away to make money.
So do
But
you think like London Museum's going to have like an NFT section or
it could,
something?
it could. You don't know, do you? I mean, everything's going digital, and
Yeah. So they'll
it,
just have
it,
like screens up everywhere you go, and they'll just be like this anal art or whatever that was. I just
it could get to the point where you go in, like, when you go into, for example, a pub or a bar, and there's pictures up on the wall that you can buy, and it's like, £100, £200 for someone's art, like a local artist.
Mm.
You could get that with, these. It could be a case of you have these on a screen, and it's got like a QR code, and it says the price is 5 ETH, and then if you scan it, you get it on your phone. That's probably where I think it would go.
Yeah. And can you imagine like
Um,
you walk into someone's house and like where instead of having a telly on the wall, they've got like just a big frame on the wall and it keeps changing the NFT art or something. It just like it appears on the wall.
it'll happen,
Yeah, yeah.
definitely happen. I mean, I probably wouldn't want any of these on my wall, but
No. I'm sure like everything, they'll just get better and because some of them I don't know.
yeah,
There's some really bad ones going for crazy money.
there is. Um, so this is what we wanted to look at as well. So the CEO of Twitter, Jack Dorsey, put his tweet up for sale. His first tweet for $2.5 million, and it will end on the 21st of March. And he said it will go to charity. Um, so why you would want his tweet on your phone as a non-fungible token or on your laptop or whatever, I don't know. So I
Some
think this
people buy
is
crazy things.
so. This is the tweet. Done what? Is
I
that not
reckon
working?
Donald Trump's tweets would go for a lot of money
Oh yeah,
before he was banned.
yeah, yeah. They're probably more entertaining to have, aren't they? I can't find that. Oh, here we go.
There we go.
So
Just
this is
setting up
it.
my
So
Twitter.
that's his very first tweet. Just setting up Twitter, spelt wrong.
Jeez,
There you go. Highest offer is
15 years old.
so this person here has offered it, and then he's purchased that tweet. You know what? I might start selling mine. Should we sell our tweets?
Yeah, I'm gonna have a scroll through. There's bound to be some gems in there that's worth a few each.
Um,
Every time my team loses, I have a good rant. I reckon that'll be worth a few ETH.
so the other thing we wanted to look at, and we're both big into, is Enjin. So this is basically around the gaming sector, and if we have a look at it, see you can build on the platform. So build your next blockchain project. So create NFTs without coding and integrate them into the tools you know and love. So you can develop, monetize, and grow virtual worlds. So you can make games on it. You can create blockchain-powered apps and websites. But it's mainly towards gaming, isn't it?
Yeah.
That is the kind of thing. So these games here are powered by Enjin. There's an RPG, but a lot of it as well is to do with the token itself, isn't it? So we were speaking off air about how they're hoping that instead of you having to, because people become lazy, I think, with game development, and they've started making half a game, and for you to get good at a game or whatever, you have to pay, like, for loot boxes to
Yeah.
level up your character and stuff.
Yeah. Best
And
weapons, best armor,
yeah,
all that sort of thing.
so Enjin were making it, weren't they? So you could use their tokens within the game,
Yeah.
and they'd be transferable. So you could win tokens, you could earn tokens through the game, and it would obviously make you want to play the game more if you get an Enjin tokens. And then once you've got the tokens, then you can use it on another game, and
Yeah,
it'd open up this whole new world
yeah,
of possibilities of gaming rather than just spunking 50 quid on some Ultimate Team uh, packs on FIFA and wasting your money because there's a new game that comes out every year. It's.
yeah. And like Enjin, it's already got games out there. It's got PlayStation 4 games. It's got PC, Microsoft, mobile phone. So it's already happening. This stuff. And like you mentioned, loot boxes. So what I love about this is you'll play a game. So let's say you use your Enjin tokens. You buy this sword on the game. You play the game. You complete the game. You've had enough of the game, you melt your sword back to tokens, and then you move on to the next game, and you use your tokens in that game to, let's say, buy a new car. It's such a cool concept because somebody that's been gaming like myself for like 30 years, and you see these loot boxes come in, you see all this DLC come in. It's so annoying. Like you said, you touched on, they'll build a game and it'll only be half finished, but the rest of it, you pay 50 quid for a game, and then the DLCs amount to another 50 quid. There's 100
Oh yeah,
quid.
if you
So
get
then you finish that game, like you're bored of it, you complete it. All that money is locked up in that game. You think about that. You think
yeah.
about an old game that you've got 200 quid, let's say, or more locked up in. Why not melt that down and pass it on to another game? Which is
No,
exactly what I think Enjin are doing.
yeah, you're right. It's like it's not saying you have to have an incentive to play a game, but so if you look at what this is saying here, so this particular one that uses the Enjin system, Age of Rust will launch with 3 seasons, offering a total of 100 hours story-driven gameplay. There's a 20 BTC grand prize discovered in the 3rd season, but look, there's 4
Wow.
BTC and 35,000 Enjin and NFT treasures along the way. So you're actually earning money playing the game. You're earning the
Wow.
Enjin tokens. You're earning money playing the game. I mean,
So instead of trophies like on Xbox and PlayStation.
yeah. I mean that used to make me laugh. I mean, you'd play. Um, You'd play a game, wouldn't you? And then it'd be like, oh, you've earned a Xbox trophy. I don't. What is it? Is it still Xbox trophies or whatever on PS4?
Yeah, it's trophies, yeah.
You earn like a trophy, and it's like, oh, great. Well, what does that even mean? Like, I've earned a trophy, and it's just like, well, great.
Yeah.
like,
It just
like
it just
I'm
shows how much
30.
time you spend on a game.
Yeah, I'm 30 year old. I've won a trophy on. I've won an invisible trophy on an Xbox. What does that
I'd much
even?
rather win some Bitcoin.
Yeah, exactly. So it's just incentivizing that you can actually earn money, and you can you know you can gain crypto basically for doing it, can't you? And it's
Yeah.
not like I'm not saying games are a waste of time, but it's kind of like productive then, isn't it? I mean,
Mm.
if you're into your crypto and you can't yield something, then you play the game and get more.
Yeah. And this has been taken into Japan, and I don't think that's happened too long ago. And you know how crazy the Japanese are for their games, like Nintendo. Um, and I think something like as new as this, they're just I think they'll just love it and develop it, and there's going to be so many people jump on board Enjin. If you're a gamer and you're looking for the next big thing,
Oh yeah,
it's
definitely, definitely.
it's potentially massive. I was laughing before to you about, like, if say it was in like GTA as their currency,
Yeah,
you could be
yeah,
like,
yeah. I mean, GTA is the currency. Like I said, FIFA for your FIFA packs that you can, or FIFA for example. Imagine playing tournaments for like, and you wager people your engine, like
yeah,
wagering people crypto on games. Like that would make you
mm,
want to play it more, wouldn't it?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
or if they had tournaments that they ran on that on engine or whatever.
I mean, I had a look on the Telegram as well. There's like, was it 30,000 members on there or something crazy?
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
really active. It's a really active community they've got.
Yeah, let's have a look at this. Oh. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, so here you go. So this looks like some of the stuff you can buy for these games within the actual game itself. So Age of Rust is one game, Lost Relics. So these are all the things. I don't know where that's come from.
Wow.
All these things you can buy within the games, which is quite good.
Yeah. It's got its own wallet as well,
Yeah.
where I think you can do the same on the app. You can purchase things directly through the app. These are all their these. Is that all their games? Is it that you just had a look at?
It's what it's in partnership with and stuff.
Yeah.
So there was where was it now? There was a thing where it said like the stages of development where they're about to release new things. What was it now?
Was it their press thing?
Yeah, it was like the stages that they're going to do things. So
Yeah, because they're releasing something called Affinity.
one sec, I'll Google that. How do you spell that?
EFINITY, I think. EFINITY. I think the latest thing they released was, I think it was dated the 3rd of March when I looked earlier on their website.
Yeah, here we go.
You got that up.
So, Affinity is our upcoming game channel network for performing highly scalable blockchain transactions, our Ethereum scaling solution. By opening a game channel with an Affinity network, a game will be able to perform nearly infinite volumes of transactions between millions of players in a game server at high speeds and nearly no costs. These transactions will remain trustless and verified on the Ethereum blockchain. We're building Affinity in a way that allows new users to join the network without any cost if all of the blockchain assets they send and receive are already on Affinity. This will allow you to onboard new players without existing knowledge of cryptocurrency.
Yeah, it's about being accessible. This is what is it? Yeah, there we go. This is the 3rd of March thing that I saw. JumpNet.
Yes. So JumpNet, launching 6th of April, JumpNet is a high-speed bridge network that will allow free, instant on-chain transactions of Enjin coin and ERC1155 tokens. So, feature 2 solutions to remove gas and support fungible and non-fungible tokens from any blockchain.
Yeah.
Then
So they've had this all boils down to the issues that Ethereum have been having, isn't it? And Enjin have obviously looked at it and gone, well, we're going to sort it, by doing this. So
yeah, definitely, because it is a problem.
Yeah, it is.
As we've said before. So that's Enjin, which we both think is quite good. I think that will be a top 20 coin.
Where is it currently?
47 it says here.
Yeah.
And let's have a look. Look at that chart. Straight up, look at that volume as well. Oof.
Yeah.
Picking up quite a lot.
Yeah. Because, again, since the NFTs hit mainstream, what does everybody do? Goes and looks on, or whatever NFT coins are there, tokens are there.
Yeah.
And there's Enjin sitting, what? Is it near the top of the NFT?
Number 1.
Number 1. There you go.
But I think obviously you can buy NFTs, but I think that the gaming aspect is the main thing with Enjin. I just think like where it says where you can explore like in games worlds and gain tokens for doing it, and you know, I think that's the future me of games, and definitely is going to help with
Yeah,
the future of gaming
they're first to market as well.
as
Like you look,
as a gaming
yeah, yeah,
platform. Yeah,
yeah, and it's already been like approved in Japan. The Japanese have said, yeah, we're running with it. And like I said, they love innovation. You know, look at Nintendo Switch; it outsold PlayStation and Xbox in the last 12 months.
yeah,
So if the Japanese are on board, watch this
definitely.
space.
So the other thing I'm going to talk about is this one here. So Chiliz. Now this one I wanted to talk about because it's quite interesting because it's owning NFTs, but it's like not NFT. It's not NFTs, but it's like tokens that are related to football clubs.
Yeah, and there's some big clubs, big clubs. I think
Yeah, so
Juventus were Juventus the first to take this on.
possibly yeah. And
I
I
think.
saw this. I think it was. I can't remember what match it was, but it was around Barcelona's the
Yeah,
advertising boards.
in the Champions League, wasn't it this week? I think or last week.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it was around the advertising boards, and I thought, you know, it's quite interesting. So I think you actually trade. Look, you actually trade it, so they actually gain value. So as you can see here, what we got: PSG, Juventus, Barcelona, Galatasaray, Atletico Madrid, Roma, and it does look like they grow in value. These tokens,
Let's see if I
which
can
is
see that. It was around there. It was a Barcelona game, and Chiliz was all over the pitch.
yeah, yeah. So look at
Sponsorship boards already.
so the highest price one is STV. Now what team's that? It should.
Oh, is it a German? It's STV.
I don't know. It should look like Barcelona was second on that. I thought they'd be the most expensive fan token, to be honest. I'd hate to think what Bolton would be if they came out, or Blackburn.
Apart, so what? I don't know if I'm right in this, right? But is the plan to like buy maybe tickets, like match tickets with these tokens,
Yeah,
merchandise?
it could be. Yeah, yeah. It's very interesting. So ignore that one though, because I don't know what STV is. But the fan token, so that's obviously Barcelona. So that is $43. So 70 chills that is worth. So I presume you would what buy the Barca token and hope that, you know, because of the popularity of the club, the price goes up as more people get involved with it. But yeah, I've heard that it could get to the point where you're buying stuff through the club shop in the token basically.
Yeah.
Obviously even
Did you see the
tickets.
bit where you can get fans might get voting rights on the clubs and stuff?
Really?
I read that. Yeah. Imagine like, oh yeah, I'm holding all these tokens so I can decide who the boss is going to be.
I think these are ones that have just been released.
Yeah, I think the ticket and merchandise thing that you could see that working, couldn't you?
Yeah, it's a very interesting thing though to get people from different backgrounds into crypto. So obviously, like, you know,
You got your sport, you
it's
got your games, you got your
yeah,
art.
yeah, that's it. It's because obviously with crypto, you have to kind of be to get into it. You have to kind of be into like investing, don't you, and
Mm.
trying to make money. Like I think the people that get into crypto initially or that got into it was, you know, I'm not getting much from a bank. I'm not getting much from
Yeah,
my savings account, my instant savings account. I want to get into crypto, but now it's kind of like
it's
everyone from
branching out.
yeah, the targeting different like target markets now. So like you say, you've got the people who are into art, people that are into gaming, people that are, you know, sports teams to get them into this digital, you know, blockchain world that they're probably not aware of.
And this has seen some massive growth as well. I had a gander earlier, and in a week it had gone up like I think it was 136%. So it's I don't know where it sits in the NFT league currently,
It's not classed as one.
isn't it? Oh right, okay.
No. It's weird because I actually looked at a list. I can't remember which website it was, and it
Coin Market classed it as one.
was it. Yeah, so was it
Mm,
CoinMarketCap? Because
pretty sure.
they
Yeah,
classed Theta as it as well.
yeah, yeah.
So you know it's that new. People don't know what to class them as,
Right.
which is quite interesting. Um, so chills. Yeah, look at that in 2 weeks. Look at that in a month.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, the volume peaked here, then dropped a bit, but whether that was the Barcelona game, I don't know.
So you just well, you just not. Is it going to work at like so? The biggest teams is going to cost the most money to hold. Then I don't understand how.
Well, I think that's the value of the. So I think you swap. So you swap. It looks like so. So they're all paired. So it's like the Chills token is paired with the Barca fan token,
Got you.
and it's part of it. Yeah. So
PSG.
it's more
Yeah,
expensive to buy the Barca one because you assume it's more valuable because it's got more fans and it's got a bigger market audience than the others.
yeah.
So the other one was Theta. Now, I think the main interesting thing about this, um, if
For
I
me, it's
could,
the people behind it as well
yeah,
on this one. You got
let's,
who's co-founder of YouTube and Twitch. It's a decentralized streaming device, isn't it? Streaming token.
yeah, yeah. Here we go. So, media advisors, co-founder of YouTube, Sony, co-founder of Twitch. So this is so Theta is quite interesting as well because, as you know, like we're on now, video streaming is all the rage, and I think going back to the gaming thing, Twitch is big because everyone seems to be streaming now. Basically, they're
Them
gaming,
playing
don't they?
video games.
Yeah. Who knew that playing, video games would become
So
so?
watchable.
Yeah, exactly. If we look at the price of this, and this is another market that they're trying to get into. So this is number 14. So this is why I think that Enjin has got plenty of runway because Theta is number 14 by market cap. And look at that in a year. If you go on the 180-day chart, it's just look at that in November, 66 cents, and it's now $8 in 4 months.
Mm.
It's mad.
Yeah,
We've hit these.
but then it doesn't look as much along the bottom there. It didn't look like there was as much activity in that one as there was in Engine. The Engine one was off the charts.
Yeah, yeah. I personally think
They could
out
team up.
of they could. I personally think though out of all these, that the best one is Engine. I just think the way it's set up, the way they're looking to do it is the best kind of way. Now this is obviously about video delivery and streaming, but I just think the whole idea of the in-game stuff with Enjin, I just think is the best kind of thing, rather than the video delivery on the blockchain or the fan tokens on Chiliz. I think they're good ideas, but I just think Enjin's got the kind of best overall product, and
Yeah.
it's lower in coin market cap than both Theta and Chiliz. Enjin. So I would say not financial advice, but if you're looking to get into any of these, I would say Enjin is the one. Definitely, I would say that is the one to get into. If I'm honest. Found this website as well. So if you can see here, sales are up 55%. It's gone from $250 million to $389 million. So these are all the kind of things that they sell. So artwork, virtual items within video games that we mentioned, music. So did you see that Kings of Leon were releasing their album as an NFT?
No.
Yeah,
No. How's that going to work?
Do you remember when an iPhone, I can't remember which one it was, and it automatically had U2's album on it?
Yeah, oh man, I couldn't figure out how to delete that.
And they became, you couldn't delete it at first, but then they had to install an update so you could, because everyone was pissed off because they didn't like U2.
I used to wake up every morning with a Bono.
So yeah, Kings of Leon are releasing it as an NFT. I don't know if it's just like the special edition album, because obviously NFT means like it's just one thing. So I think it might just be special editions. But yeah, there's trading cards. I don't know if Pokemon's going to come back and take over that. So yeah, there's even video footage as well. But it really is mad. So there's different blockchains that it's issued on, as shown there.
Yeah.
And each blockchain has a separate NFT token standard, different wallets, and different ways of doing it. So obviously, that's why Enjin are doing where they can go between the blockchains, and also, like I mentioned before, everyone's pissed off at Ethereum. So there we are. That's what was on before. OpenSea. The other one's Rarible. That's the one.
So they're the websites to go on to buy NFTs.
Yeah, I remember looking at this as well. So this one you can create your NFTs on, but you have to kind of register. And I don't know if it's this particular one, but there was a website where you had to like prove you're like a proper artist to do it. How you do that, I don't know.
Well, like Rolf Harris.
Yeah. So
can you tell what it is yet?
Personally, I'm not into them, and it's not something I would advise.
You mentioned Kings of Leon.
Yeah.
How are they going to release their album as an NFT then? Any idea how that works?
Let me have a look. Kings of Leon. And I don't know if they were just doing it like that's the only way you could get it. So it wouldn't be on Spotify, iTunes. It's just, you have to buy it. Right, so got it up. So Kings of Leon were the first band to release an album as an NFT. The band's royalty tokens will unlock special perks like limited edition vinyl and front row seats
to future concerts. Wow.
So one type is a special album package, while a second type offers live show perks like front row seats for life. Don't know how much they're going to be. A third type is just for exclusive audio-visual art. 3 types of tokens offer art designed by the band's longtime creative partner. Interesting. So, let me just close that. I found another one here, another article.
So I wonder how much that would set you back then, because I mean, you just buy an album. It's like what, 10 quid, 12 quid, something like that. I wonder how they're going to value that.
Not sure. They've already made $2 million.
Wow. Where'd you buy that then?
Good question. Let me Google it. love googling on by Kings of Leon. And guess what website you can buy it on?
eBay. Open
We're
sea.
back. We're back.
$62.
So there you go. So
Yeah,
what
what's it
comes with
come
the
with?
what comes with the NFT? Digital album download, limited edition NFT GoldenEye vinyl, digital collectible album artwork. All unsold limited edition NFTs will be burned off the sale period ends. Interesting. So yeah, it's currently
It's a lot of money.
Yeah,
But then is they going to charity, the money they make?
yeah.
That's
All
fair enough.
proceeds will go to Live Nations Crew Nation Fund.
Oh, that's fair enough.
So it's on a
It's an
theory.
industry that's been absolutely ravaged with COVID, isn't it?
Yeah. So quite interesting. I wonder if
I'm going to have to fire up Microsoft Paint and see if I can do some artist NFT
I
work.
just wonder what happens when you buy it. Like, how does it work? Is the question.
What's it? Yeah.
So digital album download. So I presume when you do buy it, you'll get a link to download the album. I presume.
So it'll,
And,
right.
and then you'd have this particular artwork in your wallet forever. On your digital
Is that
wallet.
paying with ETH again as well?
Yeah, it's on the ETH blockchain.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then.
So is it like $60 for the album and then gas fees are another 20?
Yeah. But yeah, it's quite interesting how they're doing it. I mean, I don't know how many others will join them, but we'll see. Definitely quite interesting. But there you go. Obviously, we can come back to this at a later date and see what other things come out as NFTs. There's going to be everything and anything. I think people are going to try and make money off them for. If people are selling tweets, where's it going to stop? So we'll see. We'll see. So the final thing that I want to look at is the challenge. So let me just change this to Great British Pounds. You know what? I said before the price has gone up a lot. I don't know if it's because they had it in dollars, so we'll see. Let's have a look. So for anyone who doesn't know or is just new to the channel, what I did was virtually put £10,000, £1,000 each into 10 cryptocurrencies, and then to see what profit I would make and to see if I can get to £1 million. So it's gone up by about £5,000 since last week. So we're now on £15,814 profit, £25,000 total profit, and you can see the best performing ones. So there you go. So these are that is the list there, and it shows you what is the best performing tokens. So we've got Swissborg that has made me £3,600. Cardano, the second highest, 2,685. Kasama, 2,674. All the way down to Celsius, surprisingly, which is on 183, so 18%. But Swissborg's still number one.
Oh yeah.
In front.
Love the Borg.
So it's just interesting to see how much each has made. Like I said, it must be about 6 weeks now that I started this challenge, just to see what it would do and to try and get to $1 million. So there you go. Like I said, everyone's an expert in a bull run, but I went with ones that I thought were pretty decent.
I can't watch. Some of them are going to be so interesting in the coming weeks and months. I think Yeah. Swishball ain't stopping yet. There's just loads of stuff come out just now. They're just yielding ETH. You got like crazy amount percent on that if you're a premium member.
Yeah, definitely, and that's definitely something we can talk about as well going forward.
Yeah.
They just keep.
Cardano. When does that end? Because that's just hype city at the minute.
I don't know. Yeah, Cardano needs to release something on it really. But another good visualization is this here. So this is the pie chart. Obviously, everything would have started at 10%. But you can see the Swissborg size has nearly doubled, nearly 18% there.
Yeah.
And then some have shrunk. 4.6 for sell. ETH down at just over 5%. But we'll see when it gets to the peak of the bull run where these are at, and basically it's just going to show what was the best thing to invest in really, because I think it was January started this. So it's, if I do it January to when we think the bull run's going to be, if it lasts, till the end of the year, you'll be able to see where you should have stuck your money, and whether this was a good idea for me to do.
How gutted are you going to be if you do hit 1 million? It's kind of like, yeah, you did it, but why didn't I do it in real life?
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, that's some nice profit in 3 months.
It is.
Just shy of 16k.
Very, very good. Have you anything to finish off with then? Anything about NFTs or anything
It's just no, it's a mad world at the minute, isn't it? And like you said before, crypto so much, it moves so fast and changes. 1 minute everyone's about DeFi, and then it's like, oh, NFT, and it's just switched now all of a sudden. And yeah, well, I guess we'll see what comes next. But
it moves. Crypto moves so fast, and there's always something new that is coming into the space. Whether it's a new type of token, it's really so fast paced. It's ridiculous, and I suppose it helps me with the content that we speak about. But it does move at a ridiculous pace. I think if anyone is in crypto then went back into the stock market, they'd be bored because it just moves so fast, this space. But I suppose that's what people love about it, that the swings are low, the swings down are low, but the swings high are just ridiculous, as you can see by what we've looked at today.
I mean, you've got to be the sort of person like I went for. I said before, I went for a walk with a dog, and I came back and I'd lost £1,000, and then. But then you wake up some mornings and you're like, you might be 2 up. So you've got to I think you got to be in it, and you got to be the sort of person that can go for a dog walk and lose that kind of money and not get too upset about it.
Yeah, you've got to just remove the emotion from it.
Absolutely.
And what we spoke about off air as well is don't be married to your tokens or coins. Don't feel that because you bought something and you speak to a lot of people in that community that you have to just keep hold of it, because at the end of the day, it's just a currency. It's a virtual currency, and I'm in it to make money. You're in it to make money, and I think a lot of people are. Some aren't, but I think you just got to be careful if you're getting a bit too, because that's how you get wrecked. That's how you get burnt by holding on to something that is just going downhill. But
it's like the guys on the Titanic, isn't it, playing the music as it goes down?
Yeah.
They're holding on to the token as it hits the bottom.
Yeah, I mean, we spoke about this for the bear market, saying that we'd probably get out a lot of the altcoins. And a lot of people are going to try and hold on to a lot of altcoins in the bear market, but you just got to let go, I think, with some of them.
I don't know if we've said this before, but for me, it's all about Bitcoin. Bitcoin's the one. Bitcoin's unique. All the altcoins, some of them are really, they're doing really cool stuff. Some of them are just white paper and hype that just get to where they've got to, and you think, well, how the hell is that where it is,
Yeah.
Just this week I took profit from one and put it in another. You know, one boomed, so I just took money out of that and put it in one that was dipping. That's just how I want to do it. But you know, everyone's different. You know,
Yeah.
take profit, enjoy yourself. Like you said before as well. You know, what's the point having all this money sat here and you don't do anything with it in a bull market? My opinion, you know, just
Yeah.
take them out and then enjoy your
Yeah.
life.
You don't want to watch it go all the way up, not do anything, and then it just goes back down, and you've
Yeah,
wasted your chance. You need to take profits, and you need to have a target in mind
yeah,
of what you're going to do, because if you don't, you're going to miss out, and then you'll feel shit this time next year if everything just drops and you've got the same amount of crypto, but it's not worth anything fiat wise.
yeah. Because it will drop.
Yep,
It will drop at some point.
it
Um,
will.
and you know, the people that will come out the best of it will have held their like ETH when it all went all the way down to like whatever it was. I had a look at it the other day when it was about 100 quid or something, 150.
Yeah.
And then they held it, and then you know before they knew it, it was at 1300. So don't panic.
No. Um, oh yeah, by the way, if you're not already, go on upfrontcrypto.com. All my promo codes are on there, everyone. You can book a consultation. You can access the $1 crypto course and also join the Telegram if you want. But cheers for joining me today again.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Hope we give everyone a bit more information about NFTs, what they are, what is out there, other types of things like Theta, Chiliz, and Enjin. And we'll be back for more videos, and we'll be back on the weekly show next week.